Just wrapped up the video and Danny said the word trailer like an ungodly amount of times. If the first person to tell me how many times Danny said the word trailer in this video correctly, I will hook you up with something when you purchase your new Bentley pontoon. Yeah! Hi, welcome to Eagle Motorsports. I'm Kenny, the sales manager, and this is
Danny, your sales associate.
And we are starting a new segment on our YouTube channel called At the Helm with Danny and Kenny. We're going to try to put a video together once a week and talk about different things in the marine industry, the UTV world, and just kind of what's going on here at Eagle Motorsports. Summer is coming up, the weather is getting nicer, and you might be considering getting a new boat and getting out on the water, which is a great option for our area to enjoy the hot summer months. And so we kind of wanted to cover our Bentley pontoons and why you should choose Eagle Motorsports for your next boat purchase. So I'm going to let Danny talk to you guys for a minute about what Eagle Motorsports is all about and why you should consider choosing us when investing in a new pontoon or a new boat.
Eagle Motorsports is a family-owned and run business. They keep it local. So that's really important to us. When we sell our pontoons, we're not just putting our prices out and that's just a wrap. And we find that a lot in this area. I've had people come to me and say, why is there a price difference of $20,000 on this boat or X amount of money on this pontoon when we can get it here for significantly less? And there's one huge reason for that. And that is because when we quote you a price, when we show you our boats, everything you see is included in the quote. So we're giving you X as a price, and that includes your pontoon, that includes the motor that runs it, that includes the trailer that it sits on, that includes your bimini cover. We've also installed a second set of brackets for a second bimini option, and you don't have to worry about the install. It includes your trailer, and as soon as we wrap up your boat deal, you can literally take your pontoon and go straight to the water. When you choose us and you buy your Bentley pontoon or your boat from us, specifically Bentley has amazing warranties. And that's really why we chose to go with Bentley. And aside from our fantastic working relationship with Bentley, the warranties that they offer, we handle those in-house. We have certified marine mechanics, certified Mercury, Suzuki, and Honda, and all that warranty work that needs to be done, you don't have to ship it out, get it back, or deal with the middleman. We take care of all of that right here in-house.
Yeah, absolutely. Eagle Motorsports being a small family-run business, you get a lot better customer service. We have the ability and the opportunity to go at bat for you with any warranty issues that may arise. We've gone as far as driving up to the lake to solve a problem for a customer. We've even traveled out to Havasu to help out one of the rental places that bought a boat or a few boats from us. So you're kind of getting the whole package deal, and you're keeping it local, which is really important in our economic status. This with COVID and everything going on, it's really important to support your local businesses. And we do that even with inside of our business. If we need something repaired at an upholstery shop, we choose local. We don't go outside of our community because Joe, who's the owner, is deeply involved in the community. Michelle, his wife, is deeply involved. I've been involved many years in the community. I know Danny's been involved in the community. And the real sense of community that you find here at Eagle Motorsports, it goes a lot further than just selling you a boat, wham bam, thank you ma'am. It's, you become part of the family, and we take care of you through and through, even as the years go on after your purchase. So currently we are sitting at the helm of a 223 Bentley swingback. So this is a tri-toon, so that means it's got 3 pontoons. The huge benefit to a tri-tune is you're going to be able to get a larger motor, so you're going to get max horsepower. So on this boat it's a 200 horsepower. If you were on a 22-foot pontoon, so only 2 tunes, the max horsepower is 150. And a lot of folks don't understand that that's not something that Bentley regulates, that's not something that Eagle Motorsports regulates. That is all done through the Coast Guard and their approvals. Bentley, being a limited production company, means that they don't mass produce boats, but they only make boats to order for customers or for dealerships that order them. So there's a huge bonus to your quality control because they have a great working relationship with their dealerships, and they also have a great working relationship with the Coast Guard to make sure that your vessel is as safe and as sturdy as it possibly can be. The other advantage, going back to the tri-tune, is in rougher water on windy days on the lake when it's open water, you're going to be able to cut your waves a lot better. You're not going to feel the rocking as bad as you would like on a pontoon. Bentley does a great job at doing everything above industry standards. They have a solid 5/16 inch keel, which is a guard on the top of your pontoon or in the center of your pontoon that allows you to beach your boat on our rocky beaches out here without having to worry about puncturing your pontoon. Not only that, they go above and beyond with using 25-inch pontoons, which is above industry standard. So you're going to get more lift, more stability, and it's just going to be an overall better boating experience. They offer a lifetime warranty on the marine laminate, which is your decking, and a lifetime warranty on your pontoons, and that's for anything that's manufacturer defects. So if a weld were to pop at any time that you own your vessel, you can bring it to us and we'll take care of the repair for you. You get a 5-year warranty on your upholstery. You get a 5-year warranty on your electronics. And you might be wondering how they get away with offering such extended warranty packages as a standard. And that's because they have a lot of quality inside of their boat and outside of their boat. They believe in their product, they believe in their craftsmanship. You know, they're very selective of who they hire to make sure that you're getting the best pontoon that you possibly can get. And they've done a great job of keeping that in family-friendly pricing as well. As you guys have maybe noticed, prices are going up, you know, in fuel, and the same thing with aluminum, which these boats are made out of. And it just has to do with kind of where the, you know, economy's at. We talked about that a little bit earlier as things are changing due to COVID. And as pricing goes up, you know, we're looking at a 7 to 10% increase for next year's boat pricing. And even this year, the next load that we get has a boat price increase as well, and that's because aluminum has gone up. So right now is the time to buy. You're not going to have a better opportunity to get into a boat at family-friendly costs. You know, this is the best time to, you know, jump on the gun on that. And not only that, we have extremely limited inventory, you know, where we can get normally 50, 60 boats a year. And you know, we're looking at maybe a 30-day to, you know, 2-week to 30-day leadway like we did last year. So I could have ordered you a special, you know, boat with whatever you wanted in the color you wanted. This year we had to get boats early on. We placed our orders super early, and we tried to get as many different colors. We tried to get as many different layouts as we could, sizes. That way we could try to accommodate everybody's needs, because if you order a boat today, you're not looking until 2022 before you even would see that boat. So with the extremely limited inventory, people are coming to our lot, you know, constantly. We've had bidding wars pretty much over our boats, and you know, it creates a little bit of a hectic situation for you guys as the buyer. But if you find a boat, I guess is what I'm getting at, and you like the boat, you're gonna want to jump the gun on it and leave a deposit. Let's get the finance rolling. Let's get you out on the water, because I'd hate for you guys to miss out on having a good summer out on the water on a new, you know, Bentley pontoon. One of the cool things that we do here at Eagle Motorsports with Bentley is we put a ski tow bar on all of our boats that are 22 feet and larger. And the reason we do that is we understand how important water sports are. If you're getting a pontoon boat, you're probably using it with a family. And so those kids are going to want to water ski, they're going to want to tube, wakeboard, kneeboard, whatever sport that they're into in the water. And we make that possible here right out of the gate, so you can get on the water the same day that you purchase your boat and go do those activities with your family. That's also why we always put the max horsepower that we possibly can put via the Coast Guard on our boats, so that you have all of the power that you could possibly ever imagine out on the water. You know, Bentley's done a good job of putting in large tanks. Most our boats are going to have 32 gallons. When you get into the Elite Series, I believe those are, what, 54 gallons?
Yes.
So plenty of fuel. The Mercurys, the Honda, Suzuki, doesn't matter what brand motor you have on. With the new technology that's out there today, the fuel economy is absolutely insane on these boats. So a tank of gas is going to last you a couple of trips, even doing water sports, even if you launched out of here and, you know, went down to Havasu. Another neat feature, you know, with the pontoons, in my mind, being the aluminum body, is our water fluctuates here on the Colorado River every day. And it's based off of Davis Dam up here in the electrical needs. That's, I forget what they call it, hydroelectric dam or something like that. And anyways, there's no sandbars up in our section of the river. It's all rock bars. So yes, you don't want to hit a rock bar, but if you do, it's not going to be the end of the day. Not only that, these pontoons being 25 inches create a lot of lift, so you don't have a lot of draft. You don't have a lot of that pontoon in the water, and your prop, being that your motor's hung up a little bit higher, sits, you know, well away from the danger area of most rock bars. You're going to hit a tune before you hit your motor, which, you know, is money saving in the long run, because, you know, all these guys with glass boats, there's nothing wrong with glass boats. We sell CROWNLINE glass boats. My boat actually is sitting right next to us right now. And but if you hit something, you know, you're gonna damage glass, and it's gonna be a really bad day. Not only that, both Mercury, or all three, Mercury, Honda, and Suzuki, come a long way in their motors, and they're relatively cheap to run as far as the maintenance goes. After your initial break-in period, you're going to have to come in for a service, but after that, you're looking at 2 services a year. You're going to look at replacing your water impeller every year, which we do here in-house, an oil change your spark plugs, you know, just your preventative maintenance. And then if you decide to winterize your boat, that's a separate maintenance at the end of the season. But, you know, we live in a very awesome area where I boat year-round, and, you know, even in the coldest winter days, a jacket and being out on the water when there's not a lot of traffic, there's just something magical about it. So boating, if you're thinking about getting into it, is definitely worth it. There's tons of activities, tons of places to see out here in our beautiful area. So we just kind of discussed a little bit about why choosing Bentley. We'll talk a little bit more about Bentley here in a minute, but I thought this would be an awesome opportunity to segue into some of the beautiful areas that we have to boat here in Arizona, and specifically in the tri-state area. So I'm going to let Danny discuss those areas. And so anyways, yeah, Danny, tell us what cool areas that you can explore in your new Bentley pontoon.
By the way, your pontoon does come on a trailer. One of the most amazing things about when you buy your pontoon here at Eagle Motorsports, and you'll hear us say this time and time again, when you are all wrapped up, you can literally leave from our lot and go straight to the water. And Bullhead City is unique. We're a tri-state area. You have California, you have Nevada, and with that we have several, you know, waterways that you can go visit. We have the Topot Gorge, we have
Lake Mojave.
Well, of course, Lake Mojave, but what was that? Is it Turtle Beach? Or down on your way to Lake Havasu? What's that one that they just newly renovated?
Pirates Cove?
Pirates Cove,
yeah,
is a really awesome area.
Pirates Cove is awesome. They have a lot of beachway that you can pull up. You can camp up there. They have a restaurant.
And they added cabins too.
Yeah, there's cabins in the front. We just had a customer that bought a CROWNLINE from us come down from California, and he's staying there right now, actually.
Yeah. You, of course, have all the casinos on the Nevada side, and they have beautiful beaches. Harris is one of them. But I mean, you just pull your pontoon out, anchor it. We have the sandbar, the famous sandbar on your way to Lake Havasu. It's kind of like an experience in itself. You know, you're not just on the water and you're going. There's beautiful things to see. There's beautiful places to stop.
I mean, and even this time of year, there's lots of cool places. You know, the
Yeah.
wife and I and a couple of friends tomorrow are launching out of either Jack Smith Park, which is in Needles, or Topok. We haven't decided yet, but we're going to cruise all the way to Havasu. It's about a 16-mile run. And, you know, we'll stop at the sandbar, we'll float for a while. You have the opportunity to see bighorn sheep up there, tons of wildlife. Topok's unique in the way that it's the last 16 miles of natural flow in Colorado River. So there's a lot of back bays to discover.
Nice fishing,
Yeah.
beautiful, huge striper.
And it's just one of the, you know, it's March, and we're having, you know, it's supposed to be 75, a little bit breezy tomorrow. But we'll bring the barbecue right on our boat. We're gonna grill up some brats. I mean, you can't beat this area when it comes to boating. And not only that, in the summertime down at Pirates or Topok 66.
Yeah, Topok 66 is another one.
And they've got a built-in pool. I mean, it's really family friendly, but you get to look at a bunch of boats. It's a huge boating community down there. You know, if you do run into trouble, there's always someone to help you in the summertime. You know, it can get a little bit of that party atmosphere, but there's also places to get away from, you know, the main hustle of everybody out there boating and partying.
It's a little bit of everything, you know, whether you're fishing, whether it's family time, whether, you know, you're doing recreational water sports, or you want to have a good time and party.
And, you know, Bentley is going to be one of those boats you're going to be absolutely comfortable on. You know, just some of the main features that you're going to find in every single Bentley is SE upholstery, which is their soft touch upholstery. It's easy to clean, which is huge for me. I'm a little bit OCD. It's really comfortable to sit on. All your seats are on hinges. Most of your Bentleys come with a built-in cooler. They've done a really good job of putting a premium sound system inside of your boat, so every boat's going to come with a Jensen AM, FM, Bluetooth radio with speakers and interior lighting. The nice thing about the interior lighting is it's not that bright yellow light that brings in all the bugs. It's more of a dull, like amber colored light, which it lights the playpen area up really nice. It's easy to drive at night with these boats. You got docking lights up front, LED navigation lights. Every boat's going to come with a table that is removable. All your tri-tunes are going to come with a ski locker, and that ski locker is massive. Like, I'm 6 foot tall. I can lay in there flat. I got about 2 more feet above me, and there's, you know, 3 or 4 feet above me. So, you know, your easy ups, everything can go inside of that ski locker on these tri-tunes, so you don't have all of this, you know, clutter on your boat. And there's tons of add-on options that you can get, as far as you can get a barbecue put on here. You can put, you know, a wakeboard tower if you really wanted to. I mean, the options are absolutely endless. You know, pontoons, before I got into selling them, I always thought, man, those are boring boats.
Yeah.
You know, I've always been a speedboat guy. I like speed.
Come a
But
long way. They've come up
they're
a long way.
sturdy, they hold up, and they're comfortable. I mean, you cannot beat it. And not only that, so on, for instance, our 20-foot glass boats are going to sit 8 people. On a 20-foot glass or pontoon boat, you're going to be sitting anywhere from 10 to 12 people, depending on your layout. This particular boat, the 22-foot swingback that we're on, is a 15-person capacity. So that's 15 people that can come with you. Now, some may like that, some may not. That's why I always own smaller boats, because I don't like taking a bunch of people. But if you have a family, this is absolutely perfect.
Yeah. They're so comfortable that we had a client that bought a Bentley, and they went to, I believe it was the Topok, not the Topok 66, Pirates Cove. And the party was on the beach, there were people there, and literally they swam back and forth from the pontoon to the beach, and they said that the pontoon was so comfortable, they were just having people come over and just chill on the pontoon because it has everything.
Yeah, we've got a lot of friends, you know, that will take their pontoons out, and everybody, you know, we ride stand-up jet skis. So we'll float down the river, but we tie up our stand-up jet skis to the side of the boat, and it becomes a floating dock, essentially. And, you know, and all of Bentley's boats that we order are going to have seagrass flooring, which is easy to clean, but more importantly, it's a carpet type material that doesn't soak up the sun. So on, for instance, on my boat with black carpet, when it's 120 degrees outside, that can get a little hot to walk on. Where the seagrass flooring doesn't soak up the temperature as bad, you can walk on it barefoot. And not only that, you don't have to worry about sand getting in and out of your boat. When you're done for the day, you just hose it out. And a lot of our boats come with double bimini, or don't come with double biminis, but they come with single biminis, and we have double biminis as an add-on. So right now the boat we're sitting in has a double bimini. That's why it looks so shaded.
It sits together.
The single bimini covers the top half of your boat where your driver is sitting, where your passengers are in the back. So you don't have to have a double bimini, but it is an option that we do offer. We've really tried to think of everything that people use on their boats and be able to offer that to you either as a standard feature or as an upgrade. I come from a long, line of boating. I've owned a boat since I was 16. I've worked in the marine industry pretty much my whole life doing jet ski and boat rentals. I worked in Alaska as a fishing and hunting guide up there, so I was on a boat every single day. So I have a lot of hours underway. And that's something that has helped me in my career in selling boats. But Joe, the owner, he just went and got his selling certification. Him and his wife next month, in the beginning of the month, they're going to go on a 200 or 300 mile sailing trip. And so the passion that you get from the marine side of our business is something we're not just trying to sell you a boat. This is our life. I boat every single weekend in the summertime. I'm on the water pretty much every single day, whether it's, stand-up jet skis or on the boat. And Joe's kind of the same way. He has a passion and a love, and our passion for the marine industry overflows in our relationship with our customers, because we're excited that you're going to get the same experience and the same joy that, the passion that we love. And you guys are going to get to share that with your family. I want to touch really briefly on how the whole process works on buying a boat, and then we'll wrap this up so it's not too long, and we'll see you guys next week. But anyways, so when you come to look at a boat, you'll either see Danny or I, and sometimes it's both of us. And throughout the process, if we're both here, you're going to end up working with both of us regardless. Because we're a team and we work really well together, and that's another great feature when you come here, is you're going to have not just one person helping you, you have the whole family involved. And so we'll open up any boat that you want to see. All of our boats, when you come on the lot, are going to have covers on them. Do not be scared to ask us to take the covers off.
Please ask us to take the covers off.
We leave the covers on to preserve the upholstery while they're here on the lot, because the sun out here is rough on things. We'll open up any boat. I've got brochures. We'll go over anything with you. And then we jump into the finance into things. And that's where really you're going to get both of us involved. And we finance through a few different places depending on where your credit is staying. Or we also do all cash too. So cash is king. We'll always take cash. But
don't be afraid to ask us those questions. Don't come in here and be embarrassed to say, well, my credit score is a little, or my debt to income ratio is a little. We have answers for you. There's no judgment, and we'll work with you till the very end. We'll walk you straight through everything.
And we have creditors that are pretty much for every income level and every credit level. I can pretty much get you financed within reason. A lot of times we're looking at about 15% down, and you're looking at financing anywhere between 15 to 20 years. So that may seem like a long time, but the benefit to that is you're going to have lower payments. And of course, the more you can put down, the lower your payments are going to be. But I really have worked hard with our lending companies to try to get the payments down as much as I possibly can. I work with companies that give the best APRs possible so that we can get you into a boat at a family-friendly cost, because we understand how important it is to give your family opportunities and memories, or making memories in those opportunities that are outside of being in the house, or You don't always have to
Especially
go
since
on.
we've all been cooped up for
Yeah.
so long.
And you know, or like even, you know, vacations are nice, you know, going to Disneyland, things like that. But this is something that you can make memories with every week, or
And
you
not
know,
$1,000
every day.
bucks
Yeah,
every
exactly.
pop,
It's
or
fairly inexpensive.
$3,000
Yeah.
every pop now.
Excuse me. It's fairly inexpensive to run your boats out here on our water. You know, I fill my gas tank up once a week on the boat, and that.
Wow, every single night.
Yeah,
Almost,
I mean,
and all weekend.
Yeah, I'm out all day long on Sunday, Monday, and I'm out, you know, a few times during the week. And it's fairly inexpensive, but what I love about it is I get to take my son out on the water, and he loves being out there. I get to take the dog, the wife out on the water, and it's family time. It's quality time. You know, the cell phones are put down. We're listening to music. We're fishing. We're barbecuing. You know, when it's warm enough to get in the water, we've got the Easy up, and we're playing games on the water. We're making sandcastles. It's all things that are easy to do that your family is going to remember for years and years to come. And that's why we try to work with these lenders to get the longest terms possible, to get the lowest APRs, to work with lenders that will work with almost any credit, so that we can help you become, you know, part of the marine family, the boating family.
Yeah.
And if we aren't able to get you financed, we work really hard to set it up to give you instructions, you know, whether, hey, like, let's pay X, Y, and Z off, let's wait 30 days, keep an eye on your credit through Credit Karma. When that falls off your credit, let's run this again. We will continue to work with you. Just because it doesn't work today doesn't mean that we've cut you out of our family.
Yeah.
And we want to see you out there. It's not about selling at Eagle Motorsports. We have a passion and a love for the marine industry, for boating, and
we want to create opportunities for you to have amazing family experiences and make amazing memories.
you know, exactly. And maybe you start looking at like our LEs. LEs are the base model on Bentley. They're a 20-foot Bentley. They got a 90 horsepower on them, and they're really, really family friendly as far as financing and pricing goes.
And we have those. We have 3 of them.
And the nice thing about getting into a boat that has a quality name brand such as Bentley and has a reputation for being a top 5 in the pontoon industry is that resale value is going to still be extremely high versus if you were to buy another brand that, you know, is a mass production company, and you know there's quite a few of those out there. And not to knock those boats, I mean they're decent boats, but for me, I'm one that's going to buy quality because I want it to last, and I don't want to run into issues. I don't want to run into stupid warranty problems. I want to go out there with my family, turn the key, and you know, cruise the water. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you like our videos, please like, share, subscribe. Give us a call at 928-257-4332. Again, 928-257-4332. I'm Kenny. This is Danny. Check us out at EagleMotorsportsAZ.com. We have a Facebook page. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're on our YouTube channel. And come see us. We're at 2106 Highway 95 in Bullhead City, Arizona. And let's see what we can do for you. Even if you think that you aren't going to qualify or whatever your excuse is, knock the excuses off. Come take a look at them, and let's run you. Let's see what we can do. Danny, do you have anything you want to wrap up with?
No, I mean, if you're just torn between whether you should be dwelling out in the desert on your ATV, UTV, or you should be boating, let us help you make that decision.
Yeah, get out.
Happy to.
We have a little bit of everything. Don't forget, we're a full service shop for all your motorcycle, marine, UTV, ATV needs. I've got certified Harley mechanics. I've got certified marine mechanics.
So if you buy it here, you get it fixed here if need be.
So, and come see us. We're friendly. Ask us to open up some boats. Give us something to do. And we're happy to serve you. Thanks for being part of the Eagle family. We're proud to be a part of this community. It's something, like I said, that is really dear to our heart, and we want to continue to grow and expand, so you guys don't have to travel to places like Havasu or Vegas.
Yeah, we're honored to be here at Eagle Motorsports, and let us show you why.
So, awesome, guys. Well, we'll see you next week. I don't know what we're discussing yet. You'll have to come and watch and find out.
Give us some suggestions, maybe.
Yeah,
what
exactly.
Do you want to know?
So, all right, guys. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching.
Hey!